What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another GeForce Now News Thursday. And of course, we've got the games for this week, but also the expected roadmap for August that we're going to go over as well. So 8 games on the list for this week and then 11 more to list out for August. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, starting off with the 8 games we've got for this week, and the first one is over on Steam and Xbox's PC Game Pass with Grounded 2. You're shrunk again, but the world's much larger in this open-world single-player or co-op survival adventure game. Build your base, craft, and traverse the playground on your buggy, but something else is out there, and it hasn't forgotten you. Now, I've put a few hours into this game already, both on Steam and on Xbox Game Pass, and I'm actually enjoying it, but it is very, very much early access again for this game. All right, and our second game is a new release over on Steam for July 29th with Achilles Survivor. Thousands of enemies, one survivor, fight like a demigod, build deadly defenses, and grow stronger after every run in this fast-paced bullet heaven set in mythic Greece. Our third game's also over on Steam and a new release for July 31st with Frosthaven. From the creative mind of Isaac Childress, the highly acclaimed board game moves to the digital realm in the video game adaptation of Frosthaven. The dark fantasy tactical RPG features deep mechanics and challenging yet satisfying gameplay both in single-player and co-op multiplayer online. Our fourth game is also over on Steam and a new release for July 31st with Dead Take. Find your missing friend, uncover the secrets within, brave a luxurious and haunting mansion, and Dead Take. It's a first-person psychological horror crafted by Surgent Studios. Now, next up is Farming Simulator 25, which comes to us via Xbox's PC Game Pass. And Farming Simulator 25 invites you to join the rewarding farm life. Whether you build your legacy single-handedly or cooperatively in multiplayer, you decide, and the farm is yours. I've actually put some time into this one as well, and Farming Simulator 25 was definitely a decent rendition of the game. So nice to see it here on GFN through Game Pass. Next up, we get another Game Pass title from Xbox here on GFN with High on Life. Fresh out of high school with no job, no ambition, you're really not good at anything and nothing's going well for you until an alien cartel that wants to get high off humanity invades Earth. Now, I've played this at launch and beat the game. I certainly enjoyed it, so having this for another Game Pass title added to GFN is nice to see. And our next title is The King is Watching over on Steam, released July 21st. The King is Watching is a roguelike kingdom builder. Ruled by the power of your royal gazelle, decide between producing resources, training armies, or balancing both while adapting to unique events every single run. And our final game for this week comes from Xbox's PC Game Pass with Ultimate Chicken Horse. Ever wish you were a wall-jumping, arrow-dodging, trap-setting horse, besting your animal pals in a race through a parry-laden obstacle course that you all built together? Well, your wish is granted with Ultimate Chicken Horse here through Xbox's PC Game Pass on GFN. All right, and with those games out of the way for this week, it's time to list out what we expect to see here in August. And there's always some extra titles that wind up joining each month, as you know. So we'll see what happens with that. But as far as what we can expect for the rest of August, we've got Mafia, The Old Country, Echoes of the End, Warhammer 40,000, Dawn of War Definitive Edition, Super World, Voidbreaker, Aztecs The Last Sun, Among Us 3D, Funko Fusion, Field of Glory 2 Medieval, The Rogue Prince of Persia, and No Sleep for Konami Date. And this is the rest of the games that we definitely expect for August. There's always going to be, usually anyway, some added stuff in there. And we'll go over everything closer every week and see what we get. I would say out of all the titles for this week, Grounded 2 is the one I'm spending the most time with. And for August in general, I'm really interested in the single-player campaign experience of Mafia, The Old Country. So I'm looking forward to checking that out here in about a week or so at time of this video going up. So anyways, let me know what you guys think, and we'll go through these each week and take a look and see what we get. Thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.